Well, I went to London just to visit the Queen. She saw I was a Q and she made me the king. So the first thing I did when I settled down was to call all my bros to wreck the town. They went, oh, I, hey, roll and roll, roll my crucify. Ding dong, the queen is dead. Wow. They making a big hoopla by Queen Elizabeth being dead. But before I get into that stuff, I want to thank the people who went to my Patreon. Yo, I still got those stories. As soon as they finish getting me up right on the channel, I'm going to do those, and you're going to be the first one privileged to those things on Patreon. I got like 10 people that has paid, just has paid, and I haven't even did a show yet. And I truly appreciate that support, y'all. So the two shows I'm gonna give y'all is about the Sylvester Stallone and when somebody paid, tried to pay the lynch mob to murder me. You know, that's gonna be in the second book. The second book is gonna have a lot of hot stuff in there, man. Crazy. This first book is the introduction, and it should be out. We trying to get it out by next week on Amazon. You know, it's going to be uploaded to Amazon, and you're going to be able to also buy a hard copy from me that I'm assigned for those people who want to send their money in to me and do it that route. South Africa in here. You understand? So I hope everything and everybody is good. And I might not be able to go through the whole like seeing the names and everything because it's pretty difficult right now. And I'm gonna try to do a show this afternoon, whereas that I'm gonna see what Miss Pleasant is doing and get y'all on the line with her if I can get her available. So um, we need to stop all these lies going out and all this untruth about what actually happened in the death of the Notorious Big, because I think the FBI agent and his investigation, which was a non-biased investigation, said enough on that ID channel. On that Discovery ID channel, we know why they didn't do what they were supposed to do regarding Big's death. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento out there. I kind of like don't want to touch this because I'm gonna mess something up. I know it is, but I want to appreciate the people that's coming out there and let them know. Kevin Matthews, speak louder. Oh my God, I have my mic somewhere else. Let me see if I can get this up here. I got a mic that I hook up to this, and I got it somewhere else. Sorry about that, man. Hope everything is well, though. Roman Wise Leo out there in Virginia. Oh, Mr. Willer. What's up, George Willer? Salute to you, brother. So, DJ Gordon Production said it sounds fine. I hope everything is well. Another thing, too, is that mind, body, spirit routine. Another thing of it is, too, what I feel that needs to be done. We need to start some kind of petition to the FBI out there in LA and reopening this whole situation and get some of those cases. See, can we get some of those cases unsealed? The case that we need to get unsealed, we need to get those things unsealed. And I want to speak about later on, I'm gonna speak about uh, the support that the people have been giving me regarding that. So let's get down to this whole thing. It's gonna be real quick. I know some of y'all at lunch, some of y'all uh, sneaking on y'all job watching me and shit, or some of y'all working from home. So let's get down to this business of the queen. Now, the reason that I want to speak on this, y'all, because it's a lot of stuff that we all as people did not know. Let me ask y'all something. Did y'all know that the queen is the last of some of the monarchies that has been around for over 1,000 years, and that they run about 15 countries, about 15 or 14 countries that Great Britain, Queen Elizabeth and them ran. Most of those countries they ravished and pillaged. The countries had to pay taxes. Tracy I say yes. Judith Reed says she's the last of 13 families. Did y'all know? Oh, do I know Brown who worked at parole? Which Brown? It's a lot of Browns. I know P.O. Bernard Brown. I know a couple of Browns. C. Brown. Somebody was asking me something. Angela Travis out there in Houston. Chris, what's going on, boy? Did you know that they had this parasitic family that took taxes from Africa, pilfered the gold, the uranium, the minerals, and everything out of those African countries, and told Jamaica if they wanted their freedom, they had to pay them taxes. France did the same thing to Haiti. This family got more gold than probably some of the mines. They got more gold probably than some of the mines that's in Africa. That whole chariot is made of gold. Now, this is what I want to get into. She lost her husband to COVID last year, Prince Phillips. Or should I say her cousin. Did y'all know that Prince Phillips and her was kissing cousins? Let me see if somebody knew that. Oh, yes, I knew, Kevin, that they were the biggest seven. I said that a couple of weeks ago when I was speaking of that them, Spain, and the Pope. They had the Pope write a doctrine how it was all right to enslave us, the people that were black and of Africa. Don't too many people knew they was cousins, huh? Cleveland Unlimited. You got people on there crying and talking about, oh, the Queen, oh, the Queen. Reese, you knew they was cousins? Or you cried? Which one was it, Reese? I'm not understanding. I hope you knew they was cousins, not crying. Oh my God. We had black people and news reporters and everything. I was like, yo, I couldn't have been no damn news reporter. I don't care how much they was paying me. Yes, that was her cousin. The prince was her cousin. It used to be a saying, down south. Anybody know that saying from down south? Cause I don't want to say it, cause everybody gonna say that I made that shit up. So can somebody help me about that saying they had from down south when when you used to when people were sleeping with their cousins? Anybody know that? Record Stove. He said, "Ding dong, the witch is dead." Kissing cousins? Nah. The deeper the kin? No, not kissing cousin. Keep it in the family? No, man, come on, stop that. I ain't gonna say it. Cause if y'all hear it from me, y'all gonna say uh, uh, I was making that shit up. And listen, I would never say ain't no pussy like Ken folks pussy. I would never put that out there like that. But I heard what they used to say down south. Can somebody help me on what they used to say? Try hard HG. Come on. I just did what, LB? Yo, I heard that shit. I was like, nah, I disagree. Somebody said, as long as it's not your first or second cousin. Who told you that? Y'all must be a part of the British colonial colony. So you heard what somebody said? Who was that who said that? As long as it's not your first or second cousin. I'm trying to stroll through this without messing this thing up. There go right there. Starshima Smith. Oh, hold up, Boogerella. Uh-uh. Her name's Starshima, though. You gonna get the booger for that one. Your new name, Starshima, is Boogerella. You sit up there and say that as long as it ain't your first or second cousin. Huh? If it's in your family tree, ma. That's cousin Allen on daddy's side. So you could give him some. Huh? Wow, Starshima. You get the Boogerella thing for the day. Oh, I'm sorry, Starshima. She said, nah, that's what was they were saying down south. Oh, okay, Starshima. That's what they were saying when it was down south, okay. That's crazy. So I was looking at some of the countries that the British government still have they hold on. Well, you know the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, Barbados, Jamaica, parts of Africa. Come on, man. Some of those countries need their money back. And then here go Jamaica talking about they're gonna shut down for 12 days. Why? To get rid of all her shit and throw all the shit that she got out? That's the only reason I'd be shutting down anything. Okay. Somebody said Starshima was right. Ola 300? No, she ain't right. That's still in the family tree. Hey, Dr. DeCosta, oh, she there working. Her and Biggie. My moderators be getting lost. Smurfing 2448, someone nasty. Debbie Cake says she lived in Florida, and she said she never heard that. What you never heard, Debbie? Ain't no book like give up. Ain't no book like give up. I'm not saying that because y'all gonna throw it back up in my face. On this another note, man, just to try to keep this moving on, I was looking at it. I watch Comedy Central all the time, and I'm a huge South Park fan. But I woke up looking at Charlemagne's show. And I was gonna do this as a late night show, and I'm gonna do this late night tonight. That is gonna be my show tonight, late night, when we discuss is it all right for another man to call another man beautiful and speak upon how I guess pretty another man is, for another man to say that to him. And I said that shit is crazy. So we're gonna talk about that tonight. So for y'all who ain't going out on the town, if y'all want to look for something to do, later on tonight on the Gene Deal Late After Dark show, I'm gonna have my cigar, I'm gonna have my scotch, and we're going to discuss that and another thing I said online that was going viral, and I think some dudes was discussing that, is can you make a hoe into a housewife? Do anybody know the difference between a hoe and a housewife? Rob said no. Oh, Faith had to go. All right, later on, Faith. MSV said no. So, how does it hurt you? Yep. Cigar and scotch, yes. Somebody said no. A lot of people said no. They gonna say yeah. Do anybody know the difference between a hoe and a housewife? Can y'all help me with that one? If somebody could tell me the difference between a hoe and a housewife, Get that McCullen's. If you like that McCallan, that Scotch, that's a great Scotch. Way better than Hennessy, bro. He used to say that, Muhammad Ali Lee used to say that about himself. He wasn't acceptable to another man calling him pretty or another man calling him beautiful. I was looking at the football player calling his other football player, telling him how beautiful he was. Oh, Sheila Price. The wife is not paid for getting paid for giving it up. Mm, that's not the difference. Thanks, Sheila Price, but that's not the difference. She's getting paid though. Maximum, Max, that's what I'm telling you. Irish whiskey and scotch is 3 times distilled, a much better drink. I'm just telling the brothers that brothers who are used to that Hennessy, yo, if it burn going down, it's burning in the inside. It's tearing up your inside. When you drink distilled scotch and whiskey, it's better if you want that feeling. All right, so what up, team? Yo, we was talking about the Queen. I started this off about the Queen and shit like that because I wanted people to sit out here and see all this propaganda that going on television regarding this this parasitic family that has pilgrims the whole world, who use their destruction to go into these countries and take all the minerals, all the gold, all all the other countries' economy away from them only for their own selves. You understand? And they sit around here and praise this shit. Corey NYC, I would go with that that McAllen, that McAllen. I would go with that. Great, little pricey, but you can't go wrong. A cup Acapulco. What up with you, Kim Cole? I I wouldn't say that. Y'all trying to get me in trouble with the people out here that support me. You understand? And I'm not gonna be caught up in that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know. Because if you think the only difference between a hoe and a housewife is the housewife got on slippers and the hoe got on stilettos, I wouldn't say that. No, that wouldn't be me. I don't think like that. What are you talking about, Kim Cole? Talking about only difference is the housewife got on house shoes, the hoe got on high heels. I didn't say that. Yeah, a lot of people get fascinated. I don't see how they get fascinated over that shit, man. And that's for real, for real. They get fascinated with the royals and all that shit. Get the hell out of here. Let's go back and look at the real history of what they did to all these countries, the African nation. The real World War One was in 1881? 1881, when 11 countries at the same time embarked on every continent in Africa. And they said, we're going to take this from Britain, Spain, who else? Who was it? Germany. All those countries embarked on Africa. 11 countries embarked on Africa at the same time. They not letting y'all know that's the first World War One. When the world went against Africa. Hold up. So if America did that, would you be saying the same thing? No, you wouldn't. What the hell? Get out of here, Steve. Steven, get the hell out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Be saying the same thing for America. America then pillaged and did a whole lot of shit they wasn't supposed to do. I was the one who told y'all when Gaddafi was sitting around here trying to change the African dollar into $1, which would stop and fuck up the whole world. It will fuck up the whole world. Help me with this economy. When Gaddafi was trying to make Africa into one currency that they know will fuck up the whole world economy, and then make Africa have one president who will bring everything together, what they do to him. You better stop playing with me, nigga. For real. I don't know if you was I'm sorry about that, brother. I apologize. I get a little excited. Because I'm thinking about those slippers and those stilettos. You get it? Every man want a housewife that could be a honey, I'm home. I sound far from the mic. Donkey Louie, what up with you, boy, out there in the loo? Great Britain went to China, got that gunpowder, learned how to make bombs, and they went crazy. Viral Trend said, I speak the truth. Appreciate you, Viral Trend. He said, my point. Who was that said that? Kiwi World? Thank you, Kiwi World. Yeah. I'm somewhat well read on a lot of different things. But the Queen of England, you know, and all that shit that goes up around there, and they get away with it, they don't get no pass over here, bro. America don't get no pass. Did y'all see the Queen win? And this is they disdain from Negroes, black people, people of African and Indian descent, indigenous. When Michelle Obama went to hug her, she was like, somebody better get this away from me. What's wrong with you? Touch me. Did y'all see that? Oh, did y'all see that? Who that? Kim Cole said, she sure did. Tell him, Kim. Let him know, Kim. Big Gene ain't making this up. That same month said they saw it live when it happened. Jeff did too. Somebody better get this woman. She trying to touch the queen of uh-uh. I don't do no commercials or nothing like that. I thought I had it around here. I was gonna show. Oh boy. Oh, let me just tell you something. Don't think Meghan Markle and them got out of there because of the fact they was gonna pull a Diana. They was Harry knew that they was gonna pull a Diana. And Harry had one of those he understood the cliche, once you go black, you can't go back. And he was like, nah. They not killing honey like they did my mom. They was about to do a Diana over there. He was like, yo, I give up all this shit. Nah, I'm good. Gypsy rolling. What up, Red? Michelle Obama was palming her back. I saw that. She should have with Negro on her ass and said, bitch, for real? And how them girls be doing? Oh, it's like that, queen? That's what she should have did. She should have did that shit and we'd have been like, yeah, right. She should have went, bitch. Shit, that's just like motherfucking Biden hitting the high five to the Saudi press. What up, man? Or fist bumping them. Queen V, good afternoon to you. All right. So listen here, y'all. I was just bringing that to y'all attention today, man. I don't know what y'all doing. Make sure y'all go to that Patreon and sign up. I'm gonna try to have these shows done within the next couple of days. Uh, I don't have a problem with doing this. It's a very interesting show. It shows you how the streets can save your life. The show I'm talking about when um, the lynch mob. If you go back and look at the post and look up the lynch mob, they was responsible for 58% of the murders in Harlem. And somebody gave them money to kill me and drugs. And how the streets saved my life. I'm going to tell the story in depth. It's also going to be in the second book, but I'm going to go in depth on my Patreon with that story. And I really do appreciate the support for the people who have already went on Patreon and signed up. Hold on. Here go this idiot right here. Hold on. The streets can't save your life. What the fuck are you talking about? Imagine glorified gangster life. Well, these gaming YT, you gonna have to go on Patreon to find out, bro. You out your rabbit ass minds if you feel like The streets can't save your life. As a parole officer, I've about to go in a building and dude say, yo, P.O. Deal, you what you call P.O. And the dude was a gangster in that same building I was going in. And he said, yo, don't go in there right now, man. You understand? Cause some shit is about to go down. Next thing you know, 4 or 5 niggas is laying in the hallway dead because they just had a shootout. The streets saved my life. It wasn't no motherfucking cop. It wasn't no what's it called. It was some hood dudes sitting out there doing what they do, knew who I was, and decide to tell me not to go in that building. Now I know some people went in that building or would go in the building because they think they got a badge and they think they got a gun and it's all right, and they end up dead as a doorknob. I'ma say thank you and move on and go to the next building. So if you think that the streets and people in the streets can't save your life, you better go watch my story about the lynch mob. This has been Big Gene from Raw Deal, the last big night cooking and conversation. Deuces.